Here we have construction of some buildings in St. Louis, just showing the Mississippi River culture. There's the type boat the settlers came in there, different types, bringing their possessions. Now we're getting into more commercial type, in the wharves, steamboats here, the steamboat era. Old St. Louis. Just giving you a feel for the old French city, the way it was. The French were considered that they were renting the territory from the Indians, whereas the English had ownership in mind. Here we have a strike of some dock workers there in the wharves of St. Louis. It's a diorama here in the you see the strikers here, the stevedores. They're angry because they're not being paid, don't feel they're being treated right for their labor. So this is like a labor thing here. Here just is a diorama of when Louisiana is transferred over to the United States government, whether from the Spanish to the French. It was owned by different European nations. Here, see some Indians here. The settlers here pondering what is in store for them in this big change here from but life goes on. As you can see here, travel there with the dog there. This is St. Louis when in its formative days. Here we have the famous wagon box fight with the Sioux Indians. You can see here. That's near Fort Kearny Resort, or Fort Kearny, Wyoming. This is the settlement of the West display that was in St. Louis. Now this is where the United States takes over and the settlers start coming in, building St. Louis into what it would be today. These are excellent works of art, these dioramas. A lot of work goes into these, and they're greatly appreciated because they really give an excellent overview of what's, the way people actually reacted to each other and lived during this period. Hopefully, as we're watching these Indians are getting a good deal for their trade items. Hopefully, they're not being ripped off, but probably some of them are. We have somebody. I like to think that's water there, but it's probably whiskey. Like I said, these posts were really lively places. And here is where Indian Chief Pontiac His remains are under this parking garage here. There was a Catholic church and cemetery here at one time. And right there is the Bush Stadium there in downtown St. Louis, so you can see an overview of the town here. Just kind of pan back to the story of Pontiac here. He was killed on the other side of the river, and he was buried here in this park, in this grounds here where the parking lot was later made.